So now we are going to make lime curd eggless version. So the ingredients here are the lime juice, the sugar, and for thickener I have corn flour, a bit of water. You don't have to use all of it. While mixing, you just want to make a slurry out of the corn flour and just mix it with no lumps. So we could just pour that while cooking the lime juice and the sugar, and this will get cooked up, all these four. Then the rest I have here is the lime zest, butter, and then there's condensed milk. It will make a very yummy lime curd, and this I'm going to add after it gets cooked and then becomes a thicker paste, and then we mix it up. So once it all cools down, then we'll have a beautiful consistency. Okay, so I'm just going to put this aside. Get the saucepan on the stove and add the lime juice and sugar first. You want the sugar to dissolve fully, melt up, and once that is done, into that I will be adding the corn flour mixed with water. So while it gets heated up, I am going to add water into the corn flour mixture. I'm going to use the spoon and mix it up, and just make sure there are no lumps. So this looks fine. I have a little bit of the water left over in this. I could add that because it will anyway get cooked, but then the time of cooking would just increase. So just retain some of the water as much as you are able to make the corn flour paste quite runny and there is no lumps as well. Okay, so now just get back to the lime juice and sugar part. Now when you see the sugar is fully dissolved, now I can just add the corn flour and water paste, and then continue to cook now. So keep mixing, because corn flour is there, it's going to just thicken up quickly. So you can see the paste has thickened up quite well. There is condensed milk, so you have a thick paste here, and it's going to lighten up with the addition of the condensed milk. So into this, I'm going to add the lime zest, butter, and allow the butter to melt fully with the heat of the paste. And you switch over to wire whisk. Once you have the butter blended in, add the condensed milk and then combine it. Okay, so you have everything combined, and then you have the lime curd here. Now, if you're going to use a lime curd in desserts or to make mousse, then we just transfer it into a bowl and then allow it to cool down, and then surface wrap it and refrigerate, and use it to mix it up with the mousses or your other frosting base to flavor them up. Okay, now but we are going to use this to make inserts. So I have the rings prepared. I'm going to transfer this into the rings and show you how you're going to make the discs. So that will be used in layering the cake. So now I have the rings prepared. So it is just a simple stainless steel ring. I have lined the bottom with cling wrap. Okay, so let's just go with this tray into the freezer, because we just want it to be nicely frozen before we are able to just lift them up and then layer on the cakes. So I'm just dividing it between both the rings. Just want to also level it up. Just trying to level this up. Just tapping it once or twice, and this I'm going to put it in the freezer like for 24 hours to just be safe that it is going to be like really rock solid, and then I'll get back when I'm going to use the lime disc inserts to layer them on the mojito cake.